First of all, I would like to give my respect to lecturer. Today, I'm going to present you about educational leaderships on topic the nature of leadership. Here is the content. First, we have introductions. Second, we have trait theory. Third, behavioral. Fourth, situational. Fifth, transformational. Sixth, servant leadership. And conclusions. Leadership is an essential element in the success of individual organizations and society. The ability to inspire, to motivate, and to guide others toward achieving a common goal is what defines a leader. A leader's presence can have a significant respect on those around them, but a true leader is one who can create a lasting impact even in their absence. Leadership, in another way, we can say is the ability to influence, to motivate, and to guide others toward achieving a common goal. It is such an act of leading by example and inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. A leader is not just about holding a position of power, or we can say the authority. It is about having a positive impact on those around you and making a difference in their lives. It is about being a role model, a mentor, and a source of inspiration for others. I can say like a true leader is someone who is respected, admired, and trusted by those they lead. Leadership plays a paramount role in organizations, such holding the powers to shape their destiny. It serves as a guiding force, providing direction and purpose to the collective effort of the employee. A strong leader possesses the ability to envision the future, setting a clear path towards success through effective communications and inspirations. They ignite the passion within an individual, enlisting their true potentials. I can say moreover, leaders encourage innovations, foster a culture that embraces creativity and encourage risk-taking. These changing the market dynamic and stay ahead of their competitions. Ultimately, leaderships, they pave the way for growth, for ensuring that organizations are equipped to tackle challenges, seize opportunity, and achieving excellence. Here we have the trait theory of leadership. The trait theory of leadership suggests that the certain individuals are born with innate characteristics or traits that make them more likely to be effective leaders. These traits can include intelligence, charisma, confidence, creativity, and other qualities that are believed to be associated with leadership success. The theory suggests that these traits are relatively stable and difficult to develop through training or educations, and that individuals who possess this trait are more likely to emerge as leader in a various setting. However, it is important to note that the trait theory of leadership has been critical for the conflict of the nature of leaderships and for not taking into account the situational factors that can influence leadership effectiveness. Next, we have behavioral theory of leaderships. Behavioral theory of leaderships emphasizes the leaders can make through learning and practicing specific behavior. The theory leaders, rather their innate trait or making their characteristics by identifying and developing specific behavior, such individuals can become effective leaders. Example of behaviors that can be developed include communications, include skills, decision-making ability, and conflict resolution skills. Next, we have situational theory. Situational theory of leadership suggests that the most effective leadership style depends on the situations. Of course, leaders must adapt their style to fit the situation in order to be effective. Situational factors that can influence the choice of leadership style include the task of hand, the skills and experience of team and organizational culture. For example, a leader may need to be more directive and provide clear instructions when the team is inexperienced or when the task is complex, while a more participative style may be appropriate when team is experienced and the task is well defined. By adapting the leading style to fit the situations, leader can increase their effectiveness and achieve a better outcome. Next, we have transformational theory. Transformational theory of leadership suggests that effective leaders inspire and motivate their followers to achieve a shared vision. Transformational leaders focus on the leader ability to create a vision and inspire others to follow. They use their charisma, visions, and communication skills to inspire and to motivate their followers to achieve a common goal. Example of a transformational behavior include setting a clear vision, communicating effectively, empowering employees, and providing individual support and recognitions. Transformational leaders also encourage creativity and innovations, and they foster a positive organizational cultures that support growth and development. By inspiring and motivating their followers, transformational leaders can create a sense of shared purpose and commitment that leads to higher level of performance and success. Last but not least, we have servant leadership. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy that emphasizes the importance of leaders serving their followers. This means that leaders prioritize the needs of their team members employers or their employees or followers over their own needs. By doing, leaders can build trust, foster collaborations, and create a positive work environment that promote growth and development for everyone involved. In conclusions, effective leader possess a unique blend of trait, behaviors, and situational awareness that enable them to navigate the complexity of the organizational landscape. By studying various leadership theory, individual in leadership's role can gain a valuable insight and perspectives, allowing them to develop their own leadership styles and enhance their effectiveness. The importance of leadership cannot be overstated, as it serves as the driving force and behind employee motivations, innovations, and organizational growth. Once again, thank you, lecturer. That is all for my presentation that related to the nature of leadership. Thank you.